Hi guys, welcome back to Rock Fabulous 40s for what is going to be my review on the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette. Yes, I have jumped on the peach bandwagon, but not that much. Just this, and then I have the original Sweet Peach palette as well. But it's the only two things I have on the peach train, I guess. Anyway, so this is the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. Very adorable case. I love this case. I know I'm a little late on this bandwagon. I know this has been out for quite some time. And I know there's been tons of reviews about this palette out there. But I figured I've been using this now for several weeks and I wanted to throw my 2 cents in there as well. So at Sephora, this palette goes for $45. And it says it is a long-wearing eyeshadow palette with 12 highly pigmented matte hues for an endless eye looks. What it does, featuring matte shades of warm peachy, buttery creams, and rich browns, these shadows are infused with exclusive Comfort Matte technology for blendable, intense color payoff. Comfort Matte technology. Is it me, or are you guys noticing that a lot of these cosmetic companies are coming up with these so-called technologies that nobody knows what they are, nobody's ever heard of them before? I mean, seriously? Comfort Matte technology? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just me, then maybe that's just my thinking. Anyways, so Sephora or Too Faced says that these glide on and are blendable and full of saturated color, delivers a matte finish, features an ombre layout for easy transitions, and smells like peaches and cream. It does not have parabens, sulfates, or phthalates. Okay, so again, this palette was $45. The case is just adorable. The packaging, it's kind of this soft, almost like rubbery, squishy kind of, not really squishy, just kind of soft, almost vinyl-y feeling maybe. I don't know. Anyways, it's just so cute. And then you pop it open. You've got a very generous mirror here. Love. And then here are your shades. Let me see if I can't do it this way. So here are your shades. You have 12 shades in here. Every single shade in this palette is matte. Guys, I do really like an all matte palette. I like shimmer on my lids too, but I do really like an all matte palette. I am wearing this palette today. I did a bit more of a dramatic look with it today, but it is so easy to go from daytime, really light, minimalistic look to a very strong dramatic look with this palette. You can get several looks. And they do talk about how it's got kind of an ombre kind of setup here in the palette, which makes it easy to create different looks, which I really do believe that. You have your lighter shades right here, like these two right here work great for highlight shades. This, for me, works okay for a highlight shade, but is better as more of a transition or an all-over from lid to brow. These right here work really great for transition and crease shades. These work really great for crease shades and outer V, and these work really great for outer V and liner shades. So, I mean, it does. It goes from your lightest to your darkest, in the same way that most people would say that you should apply your shadows, from the lightest to the darkest. You don't have to do it that way, but that's how a lot of people, I feel comfortable applying their shadows. I feel comfortable applying my shadows that way too. But, you know, you get into a, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? You get into a groove and you just kind of follow that, you know, with the way that you apply your makeup. So I will typically do the lighter transition and crease shades first, then I will go into the outer V and the liner shades. So anyway, so it does make it very easy to mix and match these colors to get either a really nice daytime look to a very strong, dramatic, smoky look. So I do really appreciate that about this palette. I think the color layout is very nice. It is a very warm palette. I am a cool person, but this is a warm palette and it still looks okay on me. It looks good on me, I think. So as soon as you open it up though, you do get the whiff of peach, and it smells really good. Yeah, it does. It smells really good. Ain't gonna lie. But out of all of the eyeshadow palettes that I own, and I own a lot. I would say that this one probably ranks right up there with some of my favorites because it is a really, really nice palette. Now that could change throughout the year as I try more palettes, but I do really enjoy this. I have another really matte palette that I like, which is the Meet Matrimony from the Balm. I really like that one too, but I don't grab it a whole lot. I've been grabbing for this one a lot the past several weeks. Let me go ahead and do some swatches for you guys. And all the swatches I'm going to give you guys today, I'm going to do a finger swatch and a brush swatch, so that way you guys can see, okay, this is what it looks like, you know, when you stick a finger in it versus this is what it looks like when you actually apply it with a brush. So we're going to start with Peach Meringue, Peach Butter, and Peaches and Cream, the three light ones here in the shade, in the palette. It's these three right here. Okay, and now I'm going to brush swatch them. And in some of these instances, guys, they actually tend to apply a bit better with the brush than they do the swatches. Okay, so if you guys can tell, okay, the brush swatches are the second ones. So finger, brush, finger, brush, finger, brush. Okay, we'll go on to the next row, which is Peach Tea, Just Peachy, and Fresh Picked, which, by the way, I am wearing all three of those shades today. Okay, and again, the brush swatches are the second one. So this is a brush swatch, brush swatch, brush swatch. Okay, let's go on to the next column here. We've got Peach Cobbler, Peach Punch, Peach Sangria. And I am wearing Peach Sangria on my lower lash line and Peach Punch, which is the really bright one, on my upper lid. So, so pretty. Now, the Peach Sangria is a little, well, hold on, let me finish swatching this here. There we go. So the Peach Sangria, this darker red one right here, it's a little patchy when you finger swatch it, as you guys will see here, but when you actually use the brush and blend it, it's actually very smooth, very, very blendable. Okay. Alright, and the last column is Peach Tart, Just Ripe, and Chocolate Dipped, and I am wearing Just Ripe today also. I am wearing several of these shades in this palette today. Okay, so again, the brush swatches are the second swatches. Okay, you guys see that? These are just beautiful, and they are so blendable. They are so, they're not really buttery and creamy feeling like, you know, the ad says. They are a little dry feeling, but they don't really have much fallout, and they are very easy to apply and blend. Okay, so basically what I've realized with this palette is I have just left this palette out on my desk, and not really my desk, my vanity. I have just left this palette out on my vanity, and I've been reaching for it like almost every single day because I can do really nice, easy daytime looks as well as really dramatic nighttime looks. So it's very easy for me to just grab, and I already know, okay, I'm going to do a daytime look today, I'm going to work, so I know I can use, you know, mostly these shades right here and maybe a touch of these for maybe a liner shade. You know, I can grab it at night, and I know, okay, I'm going to focus more on these darker shades for a more dramatic look. Today I've got more of a little bit of a dramatic look going on. I really focused on this Peach Punch on the lid, which I really like. And yeah, I'm overall really enjoying this palette. I have got the original peach palette, the Sweet Peach palette, the original one. I like this one better. I mean, the original peach palette is okay, but for some reason with that palette, I get a little overwhelmed with all the shades in there and not exactly sure how to work them in together, if that makes sense. With this one, it's really easy. I can just look at this and go, okay, yeah, I know exactly how I'm going to use these and how I'm going to work these shades into a look. I can just look at it and just see it. I don't get overwhelmed by this at all. Whereas with the original Sweet Peach palette, I do get a little overwhelmed. So the $45 for this palette, I feel, in my opinion, is well spent because I will get a lot of use out of this palette. It has nothing to do with the smell or the cuteness of the packaging, although the cuteness of the packaging kind of drew me in anyway because it is so cute. But the actual workability of these shadows, the actual formula of these shadows, and the actual layout and the shades of these shadows work really, really well for me. So in my opinion, this was a well worth it palette. The other peach palette, the original, is okay, but this one is definitely, in my opinion, like just head over heels better than that one. And I reach for it a lot. So guys, I really can't recommend this one enough. It is just really good. Alright guys, I hope you guys found this video useful, and if you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Also guys, you can look me up on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, all under Rock Fabulous 40s. And also guys, if you want to be notified of videos that I have posted, go ahead and hit the bell down there as well. Also down there, somewhere down there, is a subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and you too can rock your fabulous 40s, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.